Hey cats, morning of day 29. Just left Groundhog Creek shelter a little while ago. We're gonna head up over a thing called Max Patch Bald. So rained pretty good last night. Nice thunderstorms to try to capture some of that, and everything's pretty wet. So I'm hoping we get a little bit of sun later on today so we can dry stuff out. But other than that, it should be a pretty easy day as we just kind of coast towards Hot Springs. Lovely day. See you out there. Trail magic awaits from the class of 2019. Wow, they've made it a festive atmosphere. We just rang the bell for spaghetti. Bless these people. Woo! So just a little update. Been moving along a pretty fairly level stretch of land, which has been nice. My feet are really starting to bother me quite a bit. The heels, especially like the Achilles portion of the heel, really kind of tender right now. You know, I'm taking it as easy as I can. Still have a little bit further to go, but it also includes a pretty big climb, like 1,000 foot going up. So it's just a couple miles, but it's going to be painful. I think I really know, you know, my body's really telling me, hey, you got to get to Hot Springs and relax for a bit. Kind of what I'm going through right now. Just thought I'd throw out that as an update. Well, I'm still kind of struggling, and the goal is really for us to get down to Walnut Mountain Shelter, 1.3 miles, and then 14.4 to Hot Springs, which will be tomorrow. So the 13-mile day if I can make it. Hey cats, so I was able to make it up that hill. My ankles kind of loosened up some. I just powered through it, and before I knew it, I was up and over the top. And so here we are at Walnut Creek Shelter, and I've got my tent out drying from this morning. It was still pretty damp, but I found a little place about as far from the shelter as possible. Of course, all downhill, but that's just kind of the way it goes. Definitely a tiring day. Yeah, this was a lot. It was a lot. So you know, we'll see what kind of energy I have tomorrow. So that's really about all that I had to say, and I'm gonna kind of do my things I need to do and try to rest up and stretch my ankle really well so I can get through tomorrow. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Morning, cats. Yeah, so we busted out of camp about an hour ago. It's still really early as far as the usual departure time. So we're just trying to get out of here, try to get to Hot Springs. Some snow, rain, who knows. Ask the weatherman, he'll tell you 3 things. But stay tuned. But yeah, so we're just trying to get into town, knock out the 13. My body feels so much better tonight. Popped some Advil. You know, I haven't been doing that a whole lot, but last night I did it, and it's definitely helped, and I'm doing good. We got the big uphill this morning, almost done it actually. Good news, and then we'll have about 4,000 feet of into Hot Springs, so, and hopefully a hotbed too. So, all right, see you down the trails. And here we are, we're coming up to the peak right now. See the sun right up there. Nice brisk cool wind in the 30s right now. Wonderful day. At the top of every hill there's a bunch of rocks. This time I'm happy to see them. Okay, so we're at the halfway point today. Hot Springs is another 6.6 miles in front of us. And so we have about 1,000 feet or so on the other side of this little ridge to go up. But yeah, we're still looking really good, feeling really good. We're gonna stop and have a little break. So here's just a quick little scan of the rhododendron forest before we enter it. Wow, it's really impressive from here. A little bit of sun coming out. We just got sleeted on a bit, but that stopped. Sure is nice. Okay, so we're at Deer Park Shelter. It's before noon. This was my first real goal of the day, and it would be a decision point as to whether or not I would continue on to Hot Springs. Hot Springs is 3.2 miles in front of us, mostly downhill. I think decision has been made. Okay, just thought I'd show you the view of Hot Springs that's coming up as we're coming down the last bit of the trail. This is the first, for those that don't know, this is the first town that the Appalachian Trail actually travels through. So be spending a little bit of time here. It's not exactly huge, but it's very cute from here. And they have a 20-ounce hamburger that might have my name on it. So hey cats, here we are at the Laughing Heart Hostel, actually in the lodge, and this is my 0 day, and you can kind of see why. That is sleet coming down, sleet and hail. You can see it bouncing in the grass and covering it. It's getting near to be lunchtime, and I think we're just going to stay here a little bit longer before we venture out into the town such as it is in Hot Springs. Hey cats, so I'm here at the Laughing Heart Lodge. Been here for the past couple of days. Smoky Mountains really kind of took a little bit out of me. It hurt my feet, so I needed a little extra rest. So I've been here for, well, this will be my actual third night. The first day did 13 miles coming into town, and then we spent the night. And then the 2 other nights I did maybe about a half a mile on the AT yesterday. But today I'm just not doing anything. I might walk down into town and get some food, just really trying to heal. Some changes happening. You know, the kind of the group that I've been walking with kind of splitting up a little bit, leaving at different times. So I'm not sure what's really going to happen on the trail. It's been fantastic walking with these guys. You know, John left today, you know, but we have R. Keto, Magnolia, New Girl, DB, and you know, Patan. We just kind of ran across, and you know, so we'll have to see. You know, I'm really finding that the people are really making the experience of the AT special. You know, beyond just the nature and all of that. I think I'm really coming to appreciate meeting all the people and making a lot of new friends. So for now, I'm just gonna, I just wanted to kind of check in and let you know this is, let's see, what is this? This is day 32. Yeah, today's day 32. And so I'll be back out on the trail tomorrow. I haven't had cell phone service for about 4 days, and so I'm sure all of the text messages that are piled up, I ain't seen them. So, but I do have the Wi-Fi anyway, so I've been able to do some duo and talk back home. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see you on the trails, cats.